Hello and welcome to the best years for my YouTube channel, starting this year and going until I reach year 65 on YouTube. Now, with there were a bunch of topics I wanted to discuss in today's vlog, but the one that spoke out to me most of all, and of all the topics I wanted to discuss, was the fact that you guys know I've been doing this we're getting closer and closer to 14 years I've been doing this YouTube channel. And every year that I get closer to year 20 or year 15 or whatever year it is, I always look back. And it's okay to look back at the past, but not every day that I live my life or live their life. I always think about, why did I start this channel? Who inspired me? What makes this channel the channel that I wanted to start, and how far we've come over the course of the 13 and a half ish years. Let's see, in August, February, March, April, May, June, July. Next month is when it'll be 13 and a half years I've been doing this. But I look back at, certain channels that made me get started, and I'm going to talk about the three main ones. I may have mentioned them in the past, and I may sound repetitive, but when I started watching the Shaytards, so when I started watching Charles and Allie's YouTube channel, even though it wasn't the current Allie, it was the second Allie that he was in a relationship with. The first one was Allie Rhodes, then it was Allie. Oh God, can't remember her last name now. It'll come to me. No, it wasn't Trippy. It was something else. And now it's Allie Westenberg, Trippy. It was her. And then it was also, Megan Camarina. Those were the three channels that I first started getting into on this YouTube journey. But there have been so many more other channels that have come along since that time. Like Call Her Daddy and BFFs and who else? Acacia Cutie was part of that too. And there's just a bajillion channels I've watched over the course of, not a bajillion, but like at least 100 to 1,000 YouTube channels, or not 1,000, but like close to 500 YouTube channels I've subscribed to over the years. And sure, I may have unsubscribed to some of them because I didn't have the same belief system that they did back when they made a mistake and such like that. But there's just so many channels that I've subscribed to over the years, and I've still subscribed to most of those channels when I first started almost 13 and a half years ago, that I still watch to this day. And I will continue to watch those videos and those channels for the rest of my YouTube career, which will be 52 more years. And there's probably going to be more channels that I get drawn into over the course of the next 52 years that I will really enjoy and be part of. And I will continue to make these vlogs for you, for me mostly, but for those of you individuals out there who want to watch these videos, great. The reason I bring this up is because, those three first initial ones that I started watching, I want to see them at VidCon next year. And I know I talk a lot about VidCon, but, Shaytards and Charles have been doing this for almost 20 years now. And they should be inducted into the second Hall of Fame for VidCon. Now, I don't know, Charles doesn't really go to VidCon. He more goes to Playlist Live, but I don't think Playlist Live exists anymore. But yeah, Shaytard should definitely be inducted, and so should Megan Camarina, because they were a huge part of the YouTube VidCon world when it first started back in 2010, and now that we're in 2026, 16 years later, even though we've had one or two that were canceled because of COVID, but that's over with now, or at least I think it's over with. Who knows at this point? Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to make that point in today's vlog. I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and there'll be a new vlog every day for the next 52 plus years, and bye-bye.